Rahul Gandhi's visible indifference towards brutal destruction of Hyderabad's green cover has left many shocked. More because in the past his heart has bled for such environmental issues. More because just today he was talking about Nyay Ka Adhikar in poll-bound Bihar. He was also seen at his party neta Kanhaiya Kumar's yatra in Bihar's Begusarai. Note the term poll-bound. He has been quite active on the burning issues in poll-bound states and conveniently turning a blind eye to concerns of the people in states ruled by his own party. Remember, he told people of Telangana before elections in 2023, whenever you need me, I will be there. Listen.
जब भी तेलंगाना को सुन लीजिए, जब भी तेलंगाना को राहुल गांधी की जरूरत होगी, मैं आपका सिपाही दिल्ली में बैठा हूं। जब भी आपको मेरी जरूरत होगी, मैं 1 मिनट में हाजिर हो जाऊंगा। जो भी आप काम मुझसे पूछोगे, दिल से मैं आपका काम करूंगा। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। नमस्कार, जय हिंद।
The question is, why is he silent now? No mohabbat for kancha Gachibowli, the green lungs. When his people in Telangana are suffering, when their green cover was being crushed, he also claims to be Samvidhan's savior, free speech crusader, and anti-bulldozers. His party's chief minister has been on a rather different path. In fact, after the bulldozer action, Telangana Chief Minister Revant Reddy has decided to target those who raised this issue on social media. Can you believe it? Revant Reddy has directed his government officials to appeal in the High Court to seek an order to investigate AI-generated content showing peacocks and deer, which according to his government misled the society on the kancha Gachibowli issue. The plan is to target Union Minister G. Kishan Reddy, BRS netas and even Bollywood actors who spoke about the issue using AI pictures and videos. Actor and a known environmentalist Dia Mirza refuted allegations saying the government should verify facts before making such claims. Listen into the war of words over this latest action.
గతంలో ఇదే రాహుల్ గాంధీ గారు హైదరాబాద్ సెంట్రల్ యూనివర్సిటీకి ఆనాడు 2 సార్లు వచ్చినారు ఒకటే నెలలో. రోహిత్ వేముల గారు చనిపోయినప్పుడు కానీ ఇటువైపు ఇప్పుడు కనీసం తిరిగి కూడా చూడట్లేదు. కనీసం ఒక మాట కూడా ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారికి చెప్పాలన్న ఆలోచన కూడా రాహుల్ గాంధీ గారికి వస్తలేదు. బొంబాయి మహానగరంలో ఆర్ఏ ఫారెస్ట్లో 800 ఎకరాల్లో 2500 చెట్లు కొట్టేస్తారంట. అంటే అక్కడ మెట్రో నిర్మాణం కోసం ఇదే రాహుల్ గాంధీ గారు హడావుడి చేసినారు. ముంబైలో పర్యావరణ సమతుల్యత దెబ్బతింటుంది, ఇన్ని 100 ఎకరాలు పోతే ఎట్లా కాంక్రీట్ జంగల్గా ముంబై మారిపోయింది అన్నారు. మరి ఇవాళ హైదరాబాద్ ఏమైపోయినా పర్వాలేదా?
False allegations and false statements made confusion to the people and the society. ये RSS and BJP का issue है ना पूरा, ये divide and rule in Hyderabad also is there. They made a AI graphics. They spread it in the all over the world.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 2 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
Let's go across to our guests. Shazia Ilmi continues to be with us on the broadcast. We have Krishank Mande, national spokesperson of the BRH. Syed Asad Abbas is also with us on the broadcast. We are joined by Sheikh Amir, leader of the Congress. And good evening to all of you. I want to go across to Sheikh Amir directly. Sheikh Amir, let's forget what the opposition in Telangana is saying. Listen to the response that has come in from Dia Mirza, who has responded to the statement of the Chief Minister of Telangana saying, verify your facts first. These are false statements. I never used any AI-generated video or image. Is this an attempt now by the Telangana government to silence everyone who's raised this issue?
See, as far as this issue is concerned, I don't know exactly what is happening because I don't trust your media, the national media, how they are behaving wherever the Congress government is in place.
So if you don't know what's happening, how are you pointing fingers at media?
Let me speak. As far as this issue is concerned, as rightly the CM has said that it's not a wildlife area, it's not a forest area, it's already designated as a revenue area. So I understand that cutting of the deforestation is an issue and we need to save our forest, but I think it is blown out of proportion. The way media has taken up and you are always searching for some issues if there is a car, any whether there is an issue or there is not an issue at Congress ruled government. the Supreme Court has already stayed the further activity in the area. Let's wait for some time. And CM has already said that he is building a 2,000 acre. There will be eco park and there will be a watchtower, and a lot of things are happening. So he wants Telangana to become a hub of economic activity.
Okay.
I don't know why it is everybody is talking like this. Let's wait. Supreme Court has.
So is the Supreme Court also blowing up the entire issue out of proportion?
If there is an issue,
because this is what the Supreme Court said. Quick pointers. I won't take much of your time. Just quick pointers. Okay. You can't take law into your hands. In case of any violation, we will haul up the Chief Secretary. What was the compelling hurry? 100 acres in 2-3 days is great speed. What was the alarming urgency to start deforestation activities without following our orders? Was environmental impact assessment done? Was permission for tree felling taken from authorities? Was the Supreme Court also blowing up this issue out of proportion? Why did the Supreme Court pull up the government and the administration? Was it also acting in a biased manner?
No, I would say to her is human. If there is any such issue with what you are saying, if some permissions have not been taken, and it is the government of Telangana, I think they should really investigate into it, because we don't want such things happen, because a lot of trees will be cut to 400 acres of land. So let the investigation take place, and whatever.
Now you're quickly shifting the goalpost. Now you're not attacking the media anymore. How come? What?
No, media.
No.
Your job,
why is this sudden? Why the sudden change of heart? On one hand, you keep saying that you don't know anything about what's happening, whether permission was taken or not. That also you don't know. But the first opportunity you get, you want to attack the media without knowing the facts of the case.
Whatever is happening.
Without knowing the facts of the case. The first statement that you made when I asked you a question was, "I don't know what's happening." You said, "I don't know what's happening," and then you started attacking the media. Let me go across to Krishank Mane. Krishank Mane. This area, according to the Congress leader, who first of all said he has no clue about what's happening, and leave aside the fact that he's attacking media, he's saying this is not a forest area. Is that what you said, Mr. Amir? Isn't it what you said? Right? At least you stick to that.
It's a classified revenue area, obviously.
Okay, Krishank Mane, nothing wrong in what the government is doing. I was just confirming, double checking with you, Sheikh Amir. Now, Krishank Mane.
Well, Swati ji, if they do not believe anyone, would they at least believe the High Court Registrar? When the Supreme Court asked the High Court Registrar to go and check the site, what did the High Court Registrar in return report to Supreme Court? He has reported that he has seen deer, he has seen lake, he has seen peacocks, he has seen birds, and he has seen 100 acres of trees cut down. What is the answer for Congress and in fact Chief Minister Revanth Reddy? Because in the assembly, he said there is no deer here at all. Just like how my friend from Congress is saying that this is a revenue land. The same debate was argued by Revanth Reddy. But what happened? Supreme Court gave a rap. Which media will you believe? Will you believe Dhruv Rathi? Will Congress oppose Dhruv Rathi also? Because he's made a video on this. Swati Joshi, another YouTuber, she's made a video on this. And in fact, the Chief Minister office has tweeted today that they are going to file a case on their favorite YouTuber Dhruv Rathi also. They are not leaving anyone. Now they want to goalpost this, shift the goalpost that all this was artificial intelligence. Then in fact, if it is an artificial intelligence, 2 deer have already died. 2 deer were found dead after these trees were cut down. Why wasn't media allowed then? There is a gag order. The police department has released an official written order that no one should enter this premises. Why are you hiding? What are you hiding?
Okay.
Why was it done in the midnight?
Okay, Mr. Abbas, what is the government hiding?
I have received 4 FIRs today.
Okay, in
just
fact,
because of doing social media campaign.
Krishank is saying action being taken against him also because he is also highlighting the issue. Similarly, the Telangana government is going after everyone who's talking about the issue, expressing their concerns for environment. And one more question I want to add. Are the students who are protesting, the activists who are protesting, the environmental experts who are calling out this decision, are they all biased?
Okay, so quickly to answer your question and my dear friend from the BRS, Krishank Garu, his question. Let me quickly expose the duplicity and hypocrisy of the BRS, the Bharatiya Rashtra Samiti in Telangana. Respected ma'am, it was this party which fought tooth and nail in the courts for the same piece of land and its development. And today, because the Congress government is in power in Telangana, they are tooth and nail opposing it. Very good, sir. Round of applause to you. Now, the next question. Swati ji, you asked a very important question that is the activists, the students, and all of them, are they biased or so on and so forth? If you ask me the question, absolutely not. I do not think so. They are biased. And the same reason why in the next 30 seconds, I will tell you the seriousness of the Congress party in handling this issue. AICC, the All India Congress Committee, has commissioned Meenakshi Natarajan, the General Secretary, to come in and look at this issue and take it forward. So therefore, the Telangana Congress government has decided to constitute a committee. Okay, just 30 seconds, sir, please. This is a very important point. Committee with group of ministers, 3 ministers, Vikramarka Garu, Sridhar Babu, Pongoletu Srinivasa Reddy Garu, along with Hyderabad Central University Executive Committee, Joint Action Committee, civil group, students, delegations, all the stakeholders to please come together and resolve this issue.
Did this happen before cutting the trees?
Just 10 seconds.
Or after?
Swati ji, 10 seconds, Swati ji.
Did this happen before cutting the trees or after?
Yes. Also, now since you mentioned about the Supreme Court's orders, Supreme Court's orders are sacrosanct for the Congress party. Not just that, Meenakshi Natarajan, AICC General Secretary, has also stated for Rahul Gandhi ji and the Congress party, wildlife conservation is of paramount importance as per the New Indian
Since you've
Express.
taken Rahul Gandhi's name, there are 2 questions. One, all the steps that you're talking about, were they taken before cutting the trees or after cutting the trees and after the Supreme Court pulled up? Please provide some clarity on the timeline. Also, where is Rahul Gandhi now?
I will answer that.
BRS says Rahul Gandhi's heart bleeds for RA forest. But what about the green lungs of Hyderabad being destroyed? Rahul Gandhi hasn't spoken a word.
Yeah. Swati ji, also now coming to the RA forest that you spoke of, where there was Bharatiya Janata Party, and I know you and the channel covered it extensively, and rightly so. Absolutely, there are no two ways about it. Now, keeping the timeline in mind, since this issue came into play, and thanks to our friends in the media who brought it out in the open and also the celebrities, this committee is constituted and the Congress party takes it with utmost seriousness.
Was it constituted before cutting the trees or after? And those celebrities that you're talking about on social media are responding, saying the statements that are being made against them, that AI-generated images and videos are being used, are false.
I will answer that.
Those very celebrities that you're talking about today are saying that, that the allegations that are being leveled against them are absolutely false. You need to verify your facts.
The matter is, Swati ji, the fact of the matter is, there are AI-generated images, which I have seen, I'm sure you have seen, which are being shared amongst the social media, which is a fact. As a matter of fact, it is also written AI-generated there. Now, celebrities are doing or not, I'm not privy to that fact, but it is being shared. That is a fact, that AI-generated images
Deforestation happened there or not? Deforestation happened or not?
Question, ma'am?
Deforestation happened or not?
Ma'am, it's very interesting how the bulldozers are being seen of deforestation, but where were you or your channel, man, when all those bulldozers were being used against those homes in Uttar Pradesh? Supreme Court wrapped the UP government when bulldozers
Absolutely it did. It absolutely did. There's no denying. There is no denying. There is no denying the Supreme Court said that, but at the same time, the Supreme Court has also pulled up the Revanth Reddy government. You don't want to talk about that. You're not giving a clarity on whether the committee that you're talking about was formed before cutting the trees or after cutting the trees. Or after cutting the trees. You also have no answers on where Rahul Gandhi is and why is Rahul Gandhi not saying anything about this. So that's why you conveniently have shifted to another state. Shazi Almi, please respond. Shazi Almi, can you hear us?
Swati ji.
Okay, I think Shazi Almi is not able to hear us. We'll try and fix that line and go back to her. Krishank Mane, meanwhile, what's coming?
I have to complete my point.
Swati ji, half lies, absolutely no facts in it, because one thing is, yes, BRS fought for the land because it was given to a fraudulent company. But what was the case for? To take back the land from the fraudulent, not to sell it, not to auction it. What have you done? The fact is, why is the Congress government desperate today? Because Revanth Reddy already took 10,000 crores from Brecon trusteeship on the same land. And that is why he is desperate. That is why he has lathi charged students. Why don't you tell this fact? Within the months after you winning this case, which we have fought for decades, immediately you auction this land. You've kept this for auction, yes? Please check. I'll show you the document of taking 10,000 crores from Beacon trusteeship. And number one, you are talking about the group of committee of ministers. Let me tell you their statements. Bhatti Vikramarka says there is no deer. This is artificial intelligence. And one more minister, Ponguleti Srinivas Reddy, says these are not students who are protesting. These are people who have taken payment. He has accused the students of taking payment for protests. And one more MP, Lok Sabha MP, says these are North Indian students who are unable to digest the governance of Congress, and that is why they are doing this all conspiracy. And you are talking about your group of committee and your ministers after the Supreme Court has wrapped you.
Please.
Okay, let me quickly bring in Sheikh Ahmed. Sheikh Ahmed, the larger point is, and BJP is alleging, this goes on to show the dictatorship mindset of the Congress party that is now going after everybody who's raised this issue. It has done it in the past, it's doing it now again.
No, I didn't see you reporting when in Madhya Pradesh, Adivasi Congress blamed BJP for taking or privatizing 40% of the private forest area. Where were you hiding that time? You don't talk about Goa. You don't talk about Madhya Pradesh. You don't talk about other states, BJP-ruled states, where this is happening. As far as this Telangana is concerned, Hyderabad issue is concerned, I too want to know the exact reality of this issue. If forests are cut down, I must appeal Chief Minister of Telangana that this is a sensitive issue and it should be, let the Supreme Court has already ordered the inquiry and the High Court has submitted the report. Let it. But I fail to understand that every time you're only concerned what's happening is in Congress-ruled states, and there are a few Congress-ruled states now. If there are lynching is happening, deforestation is happening, whatever is happening in BJP states, you're not concerned with that.
Why don't you say that to the Supreme Court as well?
You turn blind eye.
Why don't you say that to the Supreme Court as well? Why the Supreme Court, saying these things? Why is the Supreme Court so concerned about what's happening in Telangana? And it's not about if deforestation is happening. Do you know whether trees have been cut or not, and how many trees have been cut there?
Swati, just one of the panelists said that when homes in UP houses were bulldozed, Muslim houses were bulldozed, the Supreme Court that time, what the Supreme Court said, did you debate about that? No, you did.
That has been done several times, but
No.
okay.
No.
One second.
concerned
Today you
only
have no
about only
answers to my
Congress,
questions.
Muslim,
Don't get
Islam
so
is
excited,
only your
Mr. Abbas.
concern.
Relax. Don't get so excited. That question has been posed to the BJP every single time that development has happened, and that has been debated multiple times. But you are selective. You are selective. Okay, relax, Mr. Abbas, relax.
Don't
you have failed to answer my questions on the timeline. You failed to answer my questions on timeline. You speak and glorify that a committee has been formed without mentioning whether it was formed before the trees were cut or after, before the scathing observations of the Supreme Court or after. Shazi Elmi and gentlemen, that's all we have in debate number 2. Thank you very much.